Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth Banto. I'm finally back again with another episode, been a while. So since last time there happened a couple of things. I tried to record videos for about 3 to 4 times and had a lot of audio issues because I have reinstalled my computer, because I got new parts on my computers. I got a new motherboard, new CPU and new memory. So I have 32 gigabytes of DDR3 memory now, so I have a lot more memory in my computer, which means I could be doing a lot more multitasking and a stronger CPU together with a new motherboard, of course. So with all that, I had a couple of different issues with recording, and it was messed up voice, audio, all kinds of different things. But we're back again, so I'm really happy to be back. But there have happened a couple of things since last time. So for the moment I put all my Hearthlings, everyone is pretty much just going around trying to loot everything. I had a lot of issues with this town in the past that got a lot of these stuff just lying around. So what I've done is to go here, take every Hearthling, remove everything else. They're not doing a building, mine or job, they're only doing hauling. Which, as you can see, they are trying to move around all my resources so we can hopefully clear that up. But I think we might actually need to have like another storage house. We do not have that much storage, we have a lot of crates here. But we have a lot of stuff, so I think we might actually perhaps need to get like maybe another barn for the farm, and also another stockpile house that's gonna be for, you know, everything else that is not for, you know, farming and stuff. So another cool thing I've done since the last time is that I actually added another mod to the game. So a lot of different mods has been updated for Alpha 23 now and 24. We're playing Alpha 23 now because you can't really jump between Alpha 23 and 24. That was one of the issues I tried before. Also, I was like thinking that maybe we can turn this into Alpha 24, but do avoid to try to do that, because if you do, probably gonna mess up the AI, and that is what happened when I did it. So try to avoid that. But some pretty cool thing I've done here, which you can see on this character down here. We got Captain Blood, our footman. See something different? There's a new armor going on here, right? Pretty cool, some dark armor. So, and I added another mod, it's called Armies Maximus, and this mod adds new armor to the game, and it also do add some new weapons. So if we go to the blacksmith here, we have a couple of new weapons. We have some new pikes here, that's the basic one. Then we have these two, and a couple of different swords. So both for the knight and for the footman. They deal the same damage as the normal swords would do, but have a little bit of more option of how you want your army to be, you know, looking at how you want to kind of decorate your soldiers. And it's pretty cool, right, like with the black armor here, because it do have some new visuals. It's not only recolors, because some of these, like the black armor, do have their own visual style. For example, I think this helmet can look really awesome when you got it for a knight later on. And some other new things like the armor, of course, and shield. The blue armor kind of looks the same. The green as well, he has pretty much recolors. Perhaps the shield is a little bit different. And then we have the white one, which is also having a little bit of a different style, and we do have a red one, of course. So overall, that is some pretty cool thing. New armors, new weapons. So if you want to get more of that, definitely recommend you to go and download it. You can find a link to Armies Maximus in the video description. So it's a really good mod, and many mods has been updated to support the latest alpha now, so that should be awesome. It looks like we clean up quite a bit. We still have a lot of farm to go, and I think we fill these pretty soon. We have a lot of crates here, but can't have like unlimited amount of stuff. This one is almost empty. We do have a couple of them that's almost empty, but I think we should probably like prepare a little bit for the future. So another barn here would be pretty nice. We do have some storage here also that we're gonna try to store some stuff in, and these are actually like some mixed stuff. And I will not get a shepherd here, it's gonna be kind of tiny though. And another thing I've done here is with the trapper. I made this trapper field 10 by 10 instead. A recommendation by Eugenio Colon, hopefully I get your name all right. So we're doing it like this way instead, and each of these 10 by 10 they can put down one trap, and he recommended to go for 3 for them, but I went for 6 just for experimentation. But as you can see, it looks like he's only actually using 3 of them. So having 6 of them doesn't seem to actually do any good for us. But it's pretty nice because it's like very tiny space that it works with, which should make everything go a little bit faster. That's all good, and I guess we're gonna return maybe to be building some. I think we can perhaps return them pretty soon. We do need to build some. One thing that's really cool for Alpha 24, if you grab it, is that you have a lot of more profession that they can help with building. So like normally now for Alpha 23 you have the workers, you have not the blacksmith. I think blacksmith helps in Alpha 24. You have the carpenter and you do have the mason that helps with building. But for Alpha 24 there's more profession that helps with building. I think even the weaver does it. So with a limited amount of people you get, it's going a little bit faster I would say. Ho there township, how are things for you? It's been pretty quiet, but you know, it's a bad sign when the birds stop singing. I guess it's wolves, goblin wolves, watch your borders. You do not want to fight after their trainers got them into ladder. Here, bunker down if you need to, or run. Running is good, no shame in surviving another day. Oh, look at that, guys. We missed it with 39, so that was really close. Now we're back in building, so we're building this house, we get some invaders. I have changed a couple of things with our army as well, as you maybe haven't seen. And I forgot to show one thing, so we do have some armor for the archers as well, which is an entire set so we can upgrade. So we got Sylvie as an archer, we should have 2 archers. Sylvie and Ivy Shan, level 4 for Ivy and level 2 for Sylvie. And I'm not sure if we got a recurved bow, that's something I'm gonna try to go for equipment. Looks like we only have the basic bow for now, and that's even for Armies Maximum that Mother talked about. We have the new bows, which is really cool. And we do have 2 knights in this group, and I'm probably gonna go for like 3 healers. But we gotta keep a couple of workers still, because we need to, you know, progress so we can get more Hearthling, and once we have more Hearthlings, then we can go and put them to be other professions. But for example, Cecily Tenter here could probably be a pretty good healer. Hot-headed farmer, that's what she wanna be. We gotta fill her something else. I'm gonna name this girl. This is gonna be May. I hope you're gonna enjoy living here. Welcome downtown. If you have name requests, always feel free to drop them in the comments. I have about 50 plus names now. So the list is very long, very slim chance to get to join. But there is always a chance because a randomizer gets to join, so everyone has exact same amount of chance to be able to get to join us. So drop your name if you have any, and I will gladly add you to my list, of course. Okay, we got invaders. So they're down here. Okay, they should be pretty easy. This guy is pretty tough though. It's pretty tough. And I have 2 archers because in hard mode, it seems like it's more important to actually have some archers. Because archers do have some arm penetration, and arm penetration is really important against guys like this guy in Stone Golem. You have a lot of armor and we need to penetrate that, so... Got a pretty nice new weapon for Captain Blood as well. That's a nice bone mace. Let's go for maybe these small guys first. But I like to have like 1 footman around. The reason I want to have that is because you do have some cleave attack, which is really good when you're like a couple of smaller mobs. I think for hard mode, maybe the archers are a little bit better. I definitely need to get that like 30 cleric, it's gonna help a lot, and we get even better equipment for knights. So far we only have like the basic for Grangy Klutz and Phoenix the Knight, so... Got a little bit of better weapon looks like, but we need to get some better armor as well. But we need to level up our blacksmith for that to happen. We're doing pretty good, but these guys hitting freaking hard against us. Go for this little fellow. Here we go, awesome, we win. Okay, so let's go to our blacksmith here and see what level we got going. We should be at level 4, I guess, that's pretty good. So at level 5 we can do the full placement for the knight, which should be a pretty sweet upgrade. And it looks like we don't have any equipment like our headgear for our clerics, so that could be a pretty easy upgrade. I'm gonna go for some 2 bronze circlets for now. We get some kind of extra protection for them. Now I'm gonna try to use like the black armor for our village. We're gonna go for these armors. And I guess it doesn't look like we actually have a level 5 protection. For some reason, these are the same. I guess that could be perhaps a miss that there are the same requirement for them. These like the one of them should be level 5 and one should be level 6, just like these ones. That should do good. Can we maybe do like another new shield? Okay, this was also pretty far away. So we need to do a lot of crafting. And it looks like we might have to go and perhaps do a little bit more mining. We have our iron mine up here. We do have actually 3 different veins there, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna dig in a little bit more here. Looks like I already have mission to do it. Okay. So nothing more we have to add there for now. But looks like these guys should have pretty soon, if not already, built enough so we can get a required net worth. Should help a lot, and I'm really kind of feeling that I want to get like that extra cleric going. So I'm gonna promote May to be an herbalist, make some nice potions, and hopefully have her ready so she can jump in as a healer. And she can return as a worker. You can always return people to be a worker, then just re-promote them. You know, they still keep their levels, so it doesn't really hurt anything. The only thing it can hurt if they try to level up a bunch of different professions, because the more profession levels they have in any profession will make it harder to level up the next profession level, no matter what profession that may be. May is level 1 herbalist, nice. Okay, so let's see what we could do. You have to craft a few of these small jars. I noticed something, by the way. I'm not sure if it has to do with one of my mods or what it has to do with. But I get a lot more clay when I play now, and no idea why, really. It's pretty interesting. And I see a new thing that I didn't know about. This could be part of Armies Maximus, and I didn't know about this. We do have a thing called mixes down here. A bonding agent for a clay. A hardening agent for a clay. So... imbuing, tonic, and ardent. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure what these things are really. Perhaps you need them to do some special crafting. That could probably be it, I guess. But we got some invaders. I'm gonna put to craft a couple of things because we have maintenance for that, so probably have already those. We have a lot of flowers, so we should try to spend some of those. And I want to make some of these. That's gonna be 50 flowers to just make all those. That's 5 each for those. Be good. Let's make some more flowers. Always nice to have some flowers to decorate with. We do not grow any frost snaps, we can't do that one. I want to make this one, but still we don't have any frost snaps, so perhaps we could change one of these. Oh yeah, let's change this one to be frost snap. I think we might have a too big farm, by the way. This is really big. When you have the mod Never Fur Fields, you don't have this like empty space between, and this just makes it an insane amounts of farming, because the amount we got here, it would be the normal without the mod. You would have the twice amount of the size here. Instead of just this, it would go all the way over here. That's actually how big our farm is, so it might be too big right now, to be honest. As you can see, they aren't able to farm everything anyway. So I'm growing corn on all these 3. I think I might change one of these. I'm gonna go for... let's maybe remove these 2. Now at least. And then we're gonna go for Bright Bell, and we're gonna go for... maybe let's recustomize this a bit. So we're gonna go pretty much almost half. Something like that, and then we're gonna go for Bright Bell, and then we're gonna go for Frost Snaps. Get both flowers. And this one up here, I guess we can grow carrots. And this one I'm gonna change to do turnips. So we will still have 2 places for corn, which should be good. We're getting a good amount of silkweed still. And we should get like a cook on soon, because the cook will increase the amount of food production like a lot, really much. Oh wow, we got this large Francis. I'm not sure if we want to go there. If we go there, there's an really big chance that we're gonna get attacked by kobolds when we're fighting them. But let's go, guys, let's go. Take the risk. It's kind of risky to take a risk in Hardmode, huh? Because every little move, every little mistake you do can make you fall out and die. These guys shouldn't be taken lightly. I'm not sure if I fought them in Hardmode. It was real long since I did, at least. These guys should have a pretty good amount of defense. Let's see if we can meet up here. I want to get everyone together. Cleric is moving far behind. Astric doesn't look very happy. Okay, so let's go for Big Mama. That's pretty nice. We got a cleric running in combat here, healing. That's like the best position you can have the clerics for now, because the cleric do have an AoE healing, and if you don't have them close, it will not be thrown out on your troop, and it does help a lot with healing up your troop. So it could be definitely worth The struggle is mostly when you are fighting like the archers, the kobolds. They really like to run away, and you gotta make sure that you get that quiver to slow down enemies, because if you don't have that, they're just gonna run so far away and you're not gonna be able to catch them. It's just gonna be such a struggle, so that's something we are looking to get. Either from a merchant, or we're just gonna have to get a shepherd. The shepherd, for now, is a little bit far away. Guess we maybe don't need a trap later on, perhaps. But we don't have the amount of people right now to actually have a shepherd. It would be if the trap just becomes a shepherd. Level 2, maybe we can promote to be a shepherd. We need level 2 for that, and we need to craft one of those. That's pretty cheap, and actually put to make some blue market stalls. So we're gonna have some here in the middle later on, but I just made some now, because the good thing with those is that we can just throw them out and we can do some trading with them. So we can sell and we can buy. So we can buy some like wood and sometimes a little bit of stone, and in the long run it's gonna save a lot of time just to do a few of those quick little sales. Okay, so let's see what people are doing for the moment. Person is idle, could be stuck somewhere. I added Sam's Cake, by the way, so welcome Sam's Cake. That was added when the recording was messed up, so welcome downtown, welcome. I'm not sure, looks like he's almost stuck or something. Put a little ladder there, maybe that helps him. If you do run into trouble sometimes, some Hearthling gets stuck, by the way. If you want to move them, you can press Ctrl C to bring up console, and then just type teleport while you have our little Hearthling. Poor little Hearthling stuck here, and then we can just click somewhere after writing and teleport, and he will go. As you see, it looks like he maybe was stuck. That is good, we got him away from there. There's another one stuck. A blue fox, what are you doing? Can we help her? Put a ladder there, then she should get down. So that happens pretty often when you build. If you have very few workers, say you have just one worker that are building, if that person gets stuck, that person is screwed, because no one can help them. They will be stuck here until you find them, so BANTO have to be careful and find them, or they're gonna like starve to death up there, and we don't want them to do that, right? Okay, so we're still building here, and we really need to like hope for the next day they're actually gonna be beating that, because I want to get more Hearthlings to join. Okay, we got a new day, and I see that we do have a blue market stall. So I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna show you guys a very nice way. I don't do this very often, but it's a very nice way in the beginning at least. And in late game of course as well, because the more time you save for your Hearthling doing stuff, the better pretty much. So I'm gonna put a market stall, and I'm gonna put it here for now. It's not gonna stand there later, that's for sure. And the reason I put it here now is because it's close to the stockpile, which means quick access for us. I really need to clear this area up, by the way. It does look pretty terrible, so we need to get some houses for different professions. These houses we got going on here, they're mainly actually for living at. I guess I could perhaps change like one of these houses to be for professions, so that could be it. We will see later on. Goblin wolves has trained to attack for command, freedom, before the command is issued, and you will sleep easy tonight, the one who watches you. VP. Looks like we got some enemies around. Herbalist level 2. Do we have some battle music? Oh! You dare to sell us so close to BANTO? Okay. Bring it on then. BANTO's ready for battle. Let's get going. Here they come, BANTO's little beautiful troop. Oh, there's some goblins. Oh, we have a Hearthling out there. We gotta save him. Let's go, let's go. Another one out here. What are you doing out here, Elver? Farmer going up in the mountain. I don't think you can grow crops there, man. Awesome, we beat it. So another one joins. Drop name request in the comments, dudes. Okay, so let's go over these guys. Okay, let's break the cage so we don't have to fight the wolves. Here we go. Death Pounder joined. Wolves explode joyfully from the cages. Yip yip. Oh! Ooh, look at Death Pounder. Got a pretty awesome beard. So 4 mind, 1 body, 1 spirit, and a farmer trait. That's nice. Always good to have more farmers. They are keeping us alive, so farmers are very appreciated. Okay, so there we go, we beat them, that's nice. We saved the wolves also, so we don't have to fight them. Save the wolves and saved ourselves at the same time. It was really long since I actually fought those wolves. I remember them being pretty dangerous in the past at least. But not sure if it's the same nowadays. But like I was saying, we maybe will change like one of these houses to be for profession. For the moment we have like a lot of beds in here. So we could like change like some room. Be for workplace, or for example at the side here for one of the houses. We can add like a little sloping roof with a work area. I think that could be pretty cool. So let me see and show you guys what I'm talking about here. So let's say what profession would be. Perhaps a mason would be living here. He could even be, you know, working behind it actually. I think at the side would be pretty interesting, because then you can see it when you're traveling along the road here. So let's try to make a sloping down roof from... It would be kind of nice if we go out from here. Then we'll do a nice little roof, and it doesn't have to be the same color as we got here, but it could be. So let's maybe try, let's see. Can go something similar. That one should be very similar. And do a little bit of a different for the edges, like that. That could be like a little work area down there. And then we could remove a couple of these things that we don't need anymore. Then we can make this look a little bit better if we do add in some stuff here. That's gonna make it look nicer. That would like hold up the roof pretty much. You do something like that, and what we more could do would be to add something here at the edges. I think it's gonna make it look a little bit nicer. So I think this is a pretty nice little extra addition, and to make sure we can drop the workbench stuff here, we're just gonna add in some floor here, and we can actually keep this. So let's maybe do this with some stone color, maybe this one with a little bit of texture under it. Like that, and then we can like change the shape a little bit. I think it's gonna look a little bit better like that. Throw in Mason's workbench and one there, and then we can have Mason pedestal. And of course we're also gonna have some kind of storage, should be good. Supply container for quick crafting, so we're gonna have some stone on that one. I'm gonna go for a wooden one just to make it pop out from the gray stone colors. I think that's pretty nice. Supply container for quicker crafting. We can have one of these also. Let's do one in stone. And we can do one of these supply shelves. I actually haven't used them much. Wonder if I will be able to reach them. Like if I put it, let's say... Let's put it there. Let's see if that's gonna work. Or maybe one, move that to the side a little bit like this and like that. Perhaps we can move these things a little bit more. Something like that looks pretty nice. That is looking pretty good. A nice little touch there, and let's see if we can get some more like boxes, crates. Have a nice little chest there, good amount of storage in that. There we go, a nice little workplace. So we can have like the mason work in here, but we'll get away one of our profession up here. We gotta do something with the blacksmith. I don't think the blacksmith will be working in one of these houses. I think they should have their own special house with a chimney and stuff like that. Let me know guys if you like this little extra addition to the house. It's really fun to do some little smaller extra thing for the houses. But guys, this will be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have name requests for Hearthlings, always feel free to drop them and randomize who gets to join, so all of you guys have the same amount of chance to get to join us. So thanks for watching today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next ones. Thanks for watching and take care.